everyone, Amy here from Amy's Planner and welcome back to my channel. So for the last couple of months I've been using this mini happy planner. This is actually a mini happy planner notes, or happy notes, sorry, with your dreams are worth chasing, and some, like, it's like a reading education sort of one, teacher one maybe, I'm not sure, with a dashboard. That's what it is, a dashboard layout extension pack to give it a go. And I really like this size, but the dashboard layout just doesn't work for me. So what I thought I'd try, and it's just a trial, so I, as you know, get the Planners Anonymous kits, and if you aren't up with Planners Anonymous, you totally should be. But there's been a bit of delay with shipping chapter 3. So for subscribers, they said, here you go, have the Luxe, what are these? You know what they're called? Printables, there we go, and give them a go. And I thought, oh, okay, this is the perfect opportunity for me to try a different layout in my mini happy planner. And I thought, you know, I also need to try like a Hobonichi style one, because that is my favorite planner. I love my Hobonichi Wix. Maybe like the size is good for me as well, I'm not sure. So I thought I'd try both, because I really did love using my personal rings, and that's a similar size. So I thought I'll try both. So what I thought I'd do with you today is, let me just move a whole lot of stuff out of the way, because I'm actually going to cut these and punch them and get them ready for June in my planners. So I thought we could do that together. You get to sort of stumble through with me to work out how to do it. We're going to start with the mini happy planner, and I'm actually going to move everything off my desk, because I normally just move it all to the edges because I can use this space, but I'm thinking that I'm going to like knock stuff around. So just going to move some washi and my car keys. Don't know why my car keys are on my desk, but they are. Just going to move some stuff away, move those away onto the floor, because why not? All right, so we'll start with the mini happy planner, and it does come with cut lines. So I am going to do, I'm only going to do 2 pages at once, because I am using a slightly thicker paper, and I will write down in my comments below what paper I use. It's from Officeworks. It's like a digital paper. Yeah, digital? I think it's digital. Now, what's the best way to do this? Probably the sides. Now, it's been a while since I've cut anything that's not been A5, which you literally just cut down the middle. If I cut those bits, I'm going to lose the middle bit. So I need to cut the short bits first. So lining up the cut marks. Lining up the paper. Maybe I do 1 sheet at a time. That might be safer. I'm not going to, though, because I'm not that smart. But if I do that, I lose the side bits. This is not easy. Not easy at all. Oh, it's because you're like supposed to cut. I do know what I'm doing. Like, it may not sound like it, but I've actually have done this before. Because you're supposed to do like this. And then you do, like, I do know what I'm doing sometimes, not all the time, clearly, but sometimes I'm like totally on the ball. And then you grab this bit and you line it up with the, oh, I've got cut marks on that side. Okay, so line it up. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm getting there. Yeah, I will learn eventually how to cut these properly. There is like a trick where you only cut like the middle bits and then like you cut it and they all come apart. And I have seen people do it before. I'm just not that talented. So I'm going to try it again and do it that way because it works reasonably well just then. But, you know, not everything's perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. Okay, so that time I tried it with like the special trick and it works. It's just not as quick and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all of them and then I'll see you soon. Okay, back again. So some learnings from this experience. I need to be less lazy and do one sheet at a time because there's a couple of times where I was a little bit distracted or whatever, and I know that a couple of them are crooked because the second sheet moved. So that's on me. I need to learn to be less lazy, and that I need to probably replace the blade in my cutter, but that's okay. It's fine. It's not major. There's just a couple of places like you can see that it's a bit crooked because the second page is slipped. We all know me. I am as lazy as lazy. Do it the bare minimum the first time to get it right so I don't have to do it again. And then for the second one, I don't have a long arm stapler because I don't make that many TNs. So I use a needle to put the hole in and then I just fold some staples over. So I've done that and I am going to fold this and then trim it, which I'll do in a minute. But first I want to punch these mini inserts. I feel funny saying mini inserts because they're not mini, but it's a mini happy planner. I'm just going to use this divider that came with the happy notes. It says kind people are my kind of people. And then it'll go in here like this. So this time I am going to be just as lazy as I normally am. I'm going to do 2 pages at a time. Using my punch, just going to line it up on the bottom one like that. And put it in. And 2 more. Up on the bottom one. Okay, so this is the new, I don't know if it's new, it's probably not that new anymore, but newish. Mine's really dusty, I just realized. Happy Planner Big Punch, and it's got the marks for the mini, the classic, and the big, and then I've just got some tape, you can't see it there and there, that tells me where I put, say, an A5, which is this side, so I line up the bottom with that one, or an A4 and I line up the bottom with that one, because I prefer those sizes. Now, yes, this one. I don't know, it's just easier in Australia because paper comes in A4, and to cut an A5 you cut an A4 in half, and there's less trimming for me, and as you can see, trimming is not my skill, so that's all right. Doesn't have to be my skill. Doesn't have to be my skill. You can see here that I've been a little uneven with the trimming. Again, doesn't have to be my skill. All right, so there it's all punched. I'll give you a quick flick through. So there's the cover page. And then you've got one that says author, illustrator, editor. A monthly spread. A month ahead. So in the space below, jot, write, draw, or stick down your ideas on what you want the month ahead to look like. Set those goals. And then 1 week in a brown color. 2nd week in a red color, 3rd week in a green color, 4th week in a like mustardy color, 1 more week, and then the 5th week in like a pinky brown, and then you get this double spread in the middle, which is really cute, and you get another spread in like a browny gray, and then a double page. This has got like a really faint grid in the back. So 2 of those, and then a Polaroid whatever. Things to do, stay on track, 1 line a day, looking back and remember, and then a back page. And that's really cool. That's like a whole month of stuff. So I'm pretty impressed with that, actually. I'm really excited to use it. I'm going to try and use every part of it. So I know this is normally my social media only planner, but I feel like I'm going to try and use the bits at the back as well, and see how that goes. So that's that one. Now, if you've ever had a TN that you've cut yourself, you know that you don't cut the side until you folded it. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I kind of wish I'd folded all the pages before I stapled them, but c'est la vie and all that stuff. I actually think c'est la vie doesn't mean what I think it means in that context, but oh well. This is the bit about TNs that I really don't like, having to fold them and trying to get them even, because when you trim them, if they're not even, like, you're in trouble. Like, see, what I could do is I could do it this way. Could also have got out my my score tool and scored it all before I started, but again, very lazy. All right, that's better. All right. So, fold it up, and I'm not going to leave it like that. So what you do now is you get it nice and square, and then you grab your craft knife. If you've never done this before, this is how you do it. If you've done it before, please skip to the end. Try and get your ruler up. So this is the problem with having pretty nails. I can't like lift anything with it. So line it up square as possible. Get your knife out, again, as square as possible. Always try and make mine just on, because then it's slightly wider. And try not to let it move. You trim off the excess. So if you trim off the excess before you do this, it ends up uneven. Like really uneven. And I can hear you say, but you're cutting off bits. That's okay. That's fine. I got it all? Nope, no, a little bit. Sorry. All right, there you go. So I have gouged a big hole in my mat, but that's okay. I need a new mat anyway, eventually. All right, let me get rid of all the paper and I'll show you. So yes, you cut off little bits, but it's kind of like a bleed. Like, it's not a bleed. It's kind of like a bleed because your pages in the middle are actually shorter because they've got that extra bit. Like, they don't have to bend as round. So it's a little bit uneven on the front, but that's okay. Get this out of the way. So author illustrator, so it's the same layout, but it's a slightly different shape. So same things, same boxes, same everything basically. It's just this bit's narrower. I really like this. I feel like maybe this is my preferred style, like this Hobonichi style. Like, it's very cool. I like that. So yeah. So yeah, it is the same. I'm going to have to spend some time just creasing that down a bit. But yes, I'm really happy with that. I think that is fantastic. I am so excited that these are done. and really excited to use these for the month of June. Please, 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 if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video. At the end of the month, I'm going to flick through these and show you what they look like. I am going to set up both of them at the same time, so maybe this is the one where I follow all the stuff in the back. I don't know, maybe I'll do both. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. You can follow me over on Instagram. You'll get little sneak peeks of these as the weeks go by. And then again, at the end of the month, I'll do a flip through. Absolutely, 100% I will. I'm going to make a little mark in my monthly spread in just a minute to show that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.